Hello and welcome to Dongnai Radio and Television Station. Yesterday afternoon, a delegation of the Ministry of Planning and Investment, led by Mr. Đặng Văn Thành, Deputy Director of Economic Cooperation Department of the Ministry of Planning and Investment, had a working session with Dongnai Province on the situation of collective economy development and cooperatives in the province. Up to now, Dongnai has 419 cooperatives, union of cooperatives, and people's credit funds operating with a charter capital of over 1,900 billion dong, gathering over 50,400 members and creating jobs for nearly 8,400 workers. Over the past time, the Provincial Cooperatives Union has actively coordinated effectively with departments, branches, and localities to create resources for collective economic development. In general, the implementation of support policies for cooperatives have been not really effective. Small-scale collective economic organizations with little capital are not completing enough in the context of the market economy and international economic integration. In fact, in Dongnai, there are dozens of cooperatives that are entangled in the transformation process according to the provisions of the Law on Cooperatives 2012. Especially the requirement that enterprises must self-dissolve to establish new ones. The opinions of Dongnai were noted by delegation, and the ministry will amend the draft law on cooperatives. Currently, the supply of petroleum in the southern region in general and Dongnai province in particular is complicated. Sometimes there is a local shortage. In order to respond to the situation, Dongnai Department of Industry and Trade has just issued document 6210 sent to People's Committees of districts Long Khánh and Bien Hoa cities, proposing to review and inspect the retail of petrol in Dongnai province. The localities shall direct their relevant divisions and units to strengthen the inspection and supervision of petrol and oil trading at petrol stations. In particular, promptly report to the Department of Industry and Trade if there is a situation where people go to collect gasoline, bring it to the roadside or next to the gas stations to retail at great prices, as reflected by the press. At the same time, propagandas and advise people not to store gasoline in plastic cans or containers that are not suitable for characteristics of gasoline, which can cause fire or explosion. North Korea has again launched a ballistic missile. This comes as Seoul wraps up an annual military exercise and gets ready to hold another. To adjust the minimum wage for employees working under labor contracts according to Decree number 38, dated June 12, 2022 of the government. Up to now, according to reports of the trade unions of Dongnai province, there are 1,085 enterprises in the province have adjusted the regional minimum wage, with the lowest increase of 39,000 dong and the highest increase of 2,200,000 dong, average increase of 60,000 to 800,000 dong. 310 enterprises have not adjusted that because they are paying salaries to employees at a higher rate than stipulated in Decree 38 of the government. A court in Hong Kong yesterday sentenced 8 people anti-government to prison for participating in a violent protest in 2019. Just 2 weeks after its last missile test, North Korea tested 2 short-range ballistic missiles yesterday. The 2 missiles were launched from Gangwon-do province and flew about 230 kilometers at an altitude of up to 24 kilometers with a maximum speed of Mach 5. The South Korean Joint Chiefs of Staff said the launch took place on last day of Korea's annual Honggu military exercise, and it will continue to exercise with the U.S. next week, with the participation of nearly 250 warplanes and thousands of troops. It was the first time since December 2017 that the Allies held such a large-scale aerial exercise. The exercise also involved the Australian KC-30A multi-role tanker transport aircraft. In November 2019, protesters gathered near Polytechnic University at Kowloon Peninsula to help students who were entrenched on the campus. Protesters clashed with police, who used tear gas to disperse them. Of those indicted, 8 people aged between 20 and 60 were sentenced to prison terms ranging from 3 to 4 years. Police have arrested about 1,400 people in connection with the riots, 420 of whom have been prosecuted. That's all we have for today. Thanks for watching and see you next time.